Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. At a table for two by the wharf, Nick assures Brooke the rainfall will clear soon, and they'll be off to Capri. In Eric's suite, Ridge rants about the idea of Nick proposing to Brooke. He wouldn't allow Marone to ruin her life. Ridge takes off, asking his pater to stay there in case she returns. As Brooke tells Nick how eager she's to get on his boat, Ridge runs each over Naples searching frenetically for her. Nick and Brooke are served a feast and delight each other by trying out Italian expressions like, bon appetit, hard. Ridge finds two men arguing and learns that they're trying to fix Nick's boat, but the steering is no good. Nick and Brooke are taking off on the boat with the wonky steering wheel. Ridge calls Brooke to advise her not to get on the boat, but it goes to voicemail. Back in his suite, Eric shudders at the study of Nick with an engagement ring and decides to go find Brooke. At the harbor, Ridge sees Brooke remonstrating up her heels, literally, on Nick's boat. Hope fawns over Liam at Bill's place and they badinage as he teases that she's overstating it. He's confident that he'll be alright given the excrescence is gone. Hope declares that it's all due to Dr. Buckingham. They phenomenon at one Dr. Grace giving him a phenomenon, while the other one nearly stole the life from them when he took their son. Liam dubs this the tale of two Buckinghams. They flash to Liam telling Hope their son had failed. It was all a taradiddle Reese told them because of his gambling debts. Hope will no way understand how someone could do commodity so heinous in the name of plutocrat. In Buckingham's office, Finn tells Grace that Liam's treatment could conceivably have bring 1,000,000 bones. He warns her to tell him what's going on right now. Grace tries to justify the cost, but Finn's not buying it. He acknowledges that it was precious, but was it necessary? Grace acts outraged and accuses Finnegan of wanting to leave Liam to die. Finn doesn't flash back anyone from Nero being in Liam's room. It was always her delivering the findings. Switching from Croker to operative mode, Finn declares there are holes in this case. The more he's examined the issues, the further questions he has. Grace asks for the nethermost line. Finn situations that he's wondering if Liam ever had brain cancer at all. Grace tries to escape the office, raving that she doesn't have time for this, but Finn stops her. He can tell commodity is veritably wrong with her. Grace just wants him to be thankful that Liam will live. Finn says it doesn't add up. He hollers that the lacerations are way too small for such a surgery, and his recovery is way ahead of anything ever medically proved. Dropping the hammer, Finn tells Grace the neuro platoon has no record of Liam other than his brain bleed. She must have faked it all. Still on Bill's settee, having no idea what Finn is doing as they speak, Hope and Liam go over what a Saint Grace Buckingham is, and Hope thanks God they didn't lose him. Back at the sanitarium, Finn wants Grace to confess. He hollers that they've been associates for times. He trusts and respects her and she needs to tell him the verity. Cracking, Grace heartbreaks, I had no choice. I had no choice. She admits she made up the brain cancer and faked his opinion. They were hanging my girls, she wails. Finn learns Reese had serious gambling debts and the men after him weren't chaffing around. They knew where Zoe and Paris lived and where she lived. She screams, I demanded the plutocrat. I demanded the plutocrat, I demanded the plutocrat. I was hopeless. Nick clocks Ridge signaling at them for reinforcement and pets over. Just also, another boat crosses their path and he swerves, unfit to duly steer. Brooke slides off the reverse into the ocean, and it's Ridge to the deliverance as he dives into the water and starts swimming. Finn criminating Grace over Liam's brain excrescence. Plus, Nick gets ready to propose to Brooke as Ridge races to stop him. Finn suspected that Grace was voracious about Liam's brain excrescence. Several people have wondered if Grace was on the up and up about effects with Liam. Grace's uncommunicative 1,000,000 treatment apparently cured Liam, and as soon as it happened, people had questions. Brooke and Ridge have been in Italy together. Although Ridge is still engaged to Taylor, they've spent a lot of time together, and it's been a struggle. Ridge set up out that Brooke and Nick kissed, which frustrated him. Brooke reminded Ridge that he was with Taylor. Nick is in Italy, and he brought a ring with him. Eric saw it, and he's been working overtime to stop the engagement from passing. He advised Ridge not to let it be, and Eric also told Nick not to propose. That didn't discourage him, however. Grace speaking with Finn in his sanitarium office, but the scene snappily shifts to the case they're agitating, Liam. Liam opens up to Hope about his current internal state as he faces his battle with brain cancer. As he holds up a lozenge bottle, he tells her, "I want as important time as I can get." Hope gives him a probative look, wanting further time as well for her ex-husband and the father of their son, Beth. A upset Sheila is agitating her enterprises about her granddaughter, Luna, with Steffi's mama, Taylor. She knows Luna is dangerous, and she's hysterical of what she may do next. She tells Taylor, Luna said she had one further thing to do before she left city. Luna, menacingly applying a gun, at Hayes' academy, and a deeply concerned Steffi demands to know what's passing. "I came then to see his schoolteacher." "Where is she?" Luna toys with the one woman she despises over all others, the woman she blames for every problem in her life, Steffi. "She's a bit tied up, but forget about that. I just need to get through to you," Luna says menacingly. Just that crooked plan does Luna have in store for Steffi? Finn's office at the sanitarium. "He's talking with his mama, Lee, you really believe it? That Luna wasn't born bad?" Lee appears to be meaning Finn's words before she gives her final studies on the delicate subject. When the scene switches, a gun is being raised as the shooter zeroes in on the coming target and a shot is heard. Steffi looks stricken by it, but is it from seeing another shot taken, or is she the bone? Who has been shot? As Finn is heard saying, "I can't have her anywhere near my family," the visual is of chaos erupting at the academy. Luna appears shocked by what she has done as Sheila, no foreigner to violence, is also floundering, but is it in a different way? Liam bursts through the door at the academy when the setting suddenly changes to the sanitarium. Grace is heading up the exigency medical response to the blow-ups. "Where are the others?" she asks. An exigency medical technician answers, "Multiple projectile injuries, as further people are wheeled in on gurneys." The action switches to the operating room. Bridget and Lee are in surgery, working to save someone's life. "Can you feel the pellet?" Bridget asks. "No, clamp," orders Lee. Outdoors in the staying area, Bill talks with Ridge and Taylor. "I've no defenses and I'll lament it for the rest of my life," he tells them. Luna, as a lot of people believe that it's only going to be a matter of weeks before she's revivified that same way that her father Finn wasn't too long ago as well. Lee doesn't accept the life that Luna leads, or indeed her jest. For that matter, but that doesn't mean she doesn't love her. They're still family, and there's a good chance that Lee wants to give her bastard an alternate chance in this fictional city of Los Angeles. That, or she might just be in a coma and Lee is staying for the right time to tell everyone. That'll be shocking news, no lower. That's because numerous people noticed that when she was walking into Dr. Grace Buckingham's office, she was walking in from a closet. Are they really running out of space at the sanitarium, or did the set budget on the Bold and the Beautiful get that bad formerly? Someone give Bridget the real entrance that she deserves. That, or the director was rushing through the scene so much that no bone indeed noticed this fail while the cameras were rolling. You'd suppose that at least Bridget would have explained why she came out of the closet so suddenly, right?